Okay, welcome back to Rimworld. There's some clever title here that I'm not thinking of, combining like this sort of Ashland millionaire Walmart. I don't know. I don't, something. There's something there. That's future me problems when I go to upload this. So I went back and I looked at the end of the first video I did just to see where I ended up last time, and I kind of laughed because yeah, I mean, a lot has happened since then. I kind of got carried away. So at the end of the last video, we had just gotten Val as like our second in command, and we had like a little hut. A dingy hut with barely any defenses, and we were struggling a lot. Things have changed. We now have 7 characters, and we are pretty well situated, and we're now kind of firmly in the money-making phase. So I expanded out from that hut quite a bit. You know, I kept building more and more. Originally, I was like, I kind of wanted to have one big complex, but it doesn't, the terrain didn't really allow for that to be great, and I didn't want to tear down a lot of, so yeah. So this is the main complex, and now I'm building this to be, this is going to be the craft floor where we make all the magic happen. Everything gets crafted there that's not like cooking related. And then this will be the big storage warehouse. Eventually it might get pushed even further to the right to have more shelves in it. But I have not gotten complex furniture yet, so no shelves. I did move the kill box up north, so that's my current kill box. Steel is a little iffy to come by, so I didn't want to throw down steel spike traps all the time. And wood spike traps are basically a waste of effort. So I went with no traps, but I put down these cavalry spikes in sort of a nice thing. So now it forces enemies to either walk over all these cavalry spikes or walk all the way around. I could seal it off completely, but then I have to walk over it to get there. I guess I could put doors right here. But I'm not sure if I want them to walk over the spikes or if I want them to walk all the way around. I'm not quite sure. I will tell you, I've been feeling the increased difficulty on this one. The raids have been a little tough. Also, I turned off the storyteller because I was just getting hit with a lot. Like, there was a period where I was just getting hit constantly with really bad stuff. And it doesn't really matter if you get warned about it. It's like, yeah, okay, an enemy raid is coming. Thanks, I guess. I mean, it's just, what am I going to do? I'm not good enough to do something with that information, that an enemy raid is coming. Because you play as if an enemy raid is always coming, right? That's sort of how you play. Or you play as if it's never coming. One of the two. So, I don't know. I don't know. So we went with, I think, just Cassandra Classic. She's classic for a reason. Let's see, what else? So, yeah, we have 7 colonists now. Val is still my main enforcer. We've been giving him the armor. He's got, like, an excellent melee shield. He's got leather armor. I've got a excellent amorphous polymer multifunctional dagger. This thing is pretty OP. This is from the Cinders of the Ember Garden mod. It only takes 30 silver to make, or 30 steel to make, and it punches way above its weight class. You'd think it would just be like a knife, but no, it's very good for a knife. And it increases your global work speed and increases your move speed. It's kind of OP. But, yeah, you know. So we're trying to get him better and better armor. But, of course, we're entering the phase of guns. And guns are good. So I do have semi-random research. So that has been a hindrance, as always. But, you know, it is, yeah, I still like it. I like the pain. So recently I did get machining, and I was able to get the loading bench going to make ammo for the handful of guns we've picked up. So now raids against like the medieval stuff shouldn't really be too much trouble, because we've got, let's see, we've got Bucky. And Bucky's pretty much my best shooter at the moment. So we've got her with the Lee Enfield with 303 British rounds, and one of the traders left 1,500 erosion rounds for it, which is pretty great, because that's another thing from the Cinders mod that's kind of just good. If you look here, so erosion rounds do the, I mean, they don't do an insane amount of damage. They're actually lower than like armor piercing rounds, but they have far more armor piercing than armor piercing rounds, so that's pretty nice. And they also apparently cause the target to take more damage for a time, which is pretty nice. So that sort of cancels out their low damage factor. It was mostly just like when I couldn't make ammo, they gave me 1,500 ammo for a gun that I had, which was really nice. So that's what I've been using. But now that I've got ammo production, I was able to give Wobbler a survival rifle. And so we have this bad boy. This is a really cool gun from Dead Man's Switch that can take a whole bunch of different calibers, which is quite unique. You don't see that too often in Rimworld. So I have it loaded up with 12 gauge slugs, which is pretty nice because it's got pretty decent range, 24 for like a shotgun. So yeah, and you can actually swap between two different calibers. So I could also load it up with buck for if they get close. Then I can just pull out the buckshot, which is pretty nice. And then Linav has this magistrate shotgun that I picked up off of some enemy or something. I think actually it might have been off of Patterson when I tried to kill her, and then I decided to keep her. I'm not quite... Actually, I have no idea where this thing came from. But it's another thing from the Cinders mod. Takes 23 millimeter rounds. And so we've got that loaded up with buckshot. And that will pretty much shred any sort of medieval era enemy. Like, practically no medieval era enemy is going to have more than 5 sharp armor. So yeah, this thing fucks, I would say. So we've got the current tier of enemies on lock, and thanks to Ignorance is Bliss, that's mostly what we're going to face for a while. Right. So I didn't, I usually like to, if I was at like 4 colonists, and I was like, I don't know if I really need any more. But then I got Patterson because, for one, I needed a better researcher. So she turned out to be the best, because she's got fast learner. And also, she was the first woman. We had 4 men. I was like, well, we need a female touch in here. So we got her. She was a wild woman that I knocked out and took into my home. And she's from the Cinder mod, of course. So she's a Cinder, which means she has eroded eyes, which gives her plus 1% sight. Uncontrollable tentacles, which randomly hinder or assist in manipulation. So these buffs or debuffs are random. Hers turns out to be really good for melee, so that's been nice. Here's the big thing, though. 10 HP per day regeneration. Minus 30% pain, 90% total bleed factor, flame resistance, burn resistance. I mean, it's really good. And also, if she ever were to die, she can just resurrect and go into like a coma for 4 days. So yeah, pretty damn good, I gotta say. And she, of course, married Red because he's got all the Riz. So he, of the 4 men that were here, he won out. So they are married now. They have not had a kid. I don't know if they can have a kid. I'm not quite sure how that works. I would assume so, but I don't know. It hasn't happened. Then we picked up Bucky, who I'm not sure why I grabbed Bucky. I think she was from like a space crash, a spaceship crash or whatever. I think I saw that she had also good intellectual and plants, which were important to me, and she was a good shot, which I was really somewhat lacking. I only had Linav, who has no passion for it, and she had a higher shooting. So, yeah, I grabbed Bucky. She's been really good. Sort of a secondary intellectual, mostly doing all the plant work, so I gave her a scythe, which helps with the plant stuff. Oh yeah, she also has philosopher, which is a really good talent from medieval talents. +5 permanent mood, plus 15% research speed, plus 10% global learning factor, minus 10% mental break threshold. Yeah, that's been pretty great. And if she wasn't always doing plant work, she probably would be a 20 intellectual. And then Wobbler, I only grabbed because it was one of those, like, wanderers that wants to join. And it was Red's aunt. She's Red's aunt. And I was like, I can't refuse his own aunt. He's not that much of a greedy corporate fuck, you know? So I brought Wobbler in. And that was sight unseen. I didn't know any of her stats. But she turned out to be a cook. Which is actually, as it turns out, really good. I have 2 cooks. Because there's cooking, obviously, our meals. But then we're also doing all the artisanal stuff. And brewing, because this is all moneymakers. So that's all cooking. So they're both working pretty constantly on all these various products. You know, making pipe tobacco and flour and puree and making these different worts and making psychite tea and hackolo tea and so on and so forth. We do have electricity now. I ended up getting gas extraction again, which was very nice because there's one right here. So we've been running off of that, and it's always a sweet, sweet moment when you get your freezer going. And we have plumbing because they demand bathtubs. So every room has a personal bathtub, and there's also the public bathtub. So they're all happy with that. I mean, they're all very happy in general because they consume all the products that we're making. You know, they consume all the psychite, the smoke leaf. They consume the the matzah that we're brewing. You know, they just. I was making cigarettes for a while, and they were smoking cigarettes. I had to kind of curb that because I don't want lung cancer and all that bullshit. But yeah, things are looking pretty good with electricity. And yeah, we do have animals. I got toxic rams again. It wasn't really my choice, but it was like I needed some animals, and these were the first 2 that showed up in a pair that I could afford, and I was like, all right, that gives us meat and wool, and it's fine. And then sometime later, I got dromedaries, which give milk, which is good because there's a lot of milk products. And also more meat. So now we're doing pretty good. This pasture grass from the Tweaks mod is really quite OP. Like, this small of a pen has just had never a problem handling this many animals because of all the pasture grass. Yeah, so for crops, we're pretty light on growing food at the moment because I have so much and it's all frozen. You know, we have 1,000 tomatoes, 1,400 corn, about 1,000 sweet potatoes, things like that. So mostly we're growing cash crops, a lot of smoke leaf, a lot of psychoid, because now I can make yayo, which is always a good cash crop. I still am keeping these rocky soil ones, so we still got sweet potatoes coming in and potatoes coming in. I'm growing here. This is an ashland plot, so we're growing salt rice. And we're growing hackolo. So hackolo you brew into a nice tea. Salt rice you brew into an alcoholic beverage that sells for quite a bit. And then others I'm just kind of flipping about. Right now, this is avocado trees, which have a 90-day growing time, but a tremendous yield. So it's a 90-day growing time, but a yield of 152. And I'm hoping to use that to make some various artisanal products. It's definitely not for cooking with, that's for damn sure. We're also growing chickpeas and berries. The chickpeas are for puree. Yeah, we're gonna make puree out of it. And then the berries, I think we're gonna extract the essence. And then we can mix the essence with either butter or oil to make candles or soap. And then, yeah, so that's really high-end, very profitable stuff if we can get that going. But then another very profitable thing is ambrosia. I think it's the Tweaks mod, maybe, I think, or it's a different mod. I'm not sure. But yes, you can grow ambrosia with mods. And this stuff, I mean, there's a reason you shouldn't be able to grow it, because it is kind of a superfood and very valuable. So it's kind of cheesy. And then we can make it into, I think, Ambrandy, I believe. And Ambrandy sells for like 450 each. I don't know if that's a different, I don't know if it's under a different research or something, but yeah, that would be nice eventually. And that's it. That's everything. So our wealth currently, let's take a look. 119,000 is our total wealth. 89 of that is from items. 25 from food. 12 of that is artisan products. Pretty good. Not too bad at all. You can see that flour, 153 is worth 3,100. It's pretty nice, but we want to get into the higher end stuff. It seems like it's double dipping on the flour and butter, so that's skewing numbers. That's probably not good. Wonder if it's triple dipping. No, it doesn't seem to be triple dipping. It is double dipping on chips as well, but that's negligible. Okay, so it's getting a little confused with that. 24,000 from manufactured products. That's going to be the ambrosia, big value. Psych IT, huge value. Pipe tobacco, I think. Were they also double dipping on that? Yeah, they're double dipping on. Okay, so this now is the game double dipping, or is that mod double dipping? Okay, so the game is counting it twice. Well, that's a pretty cheesy way to increase our wealth, but that's fine with me. Okay, yeah, so, Yayo, I've only just started making that. We got 28 of it, worth 550, so you can imagine how valuable that stuff's going to be. A handful of various other drugs. Yeah, I mean, our textiles, we really want to increase the value of this by making all of this leather and wool into jackets, dusters, parkas, caps, things like that. But that's fine. I do have 15,000 silver. Basically, every merchant that comes along, I make sure to get every last silver they have, because I always have things to sell. So we squeeze every buck we can out of them. Various other resources, various pieces of apparel. I did buy a sanctified Mark IV las carbon, because I believe I start with the loading bench for the 40k mods, so I think I can actually make ammo for this. I just have to make the loading bench. So that was pretty nice value. 4 Divine Order short swords from one of those raids. It's worth 650. Apparently I have some, yeah, the various corpses on the map counting. My pipe network. So all the gas-powered stuff, that's valued at 3,700, including $1,700 worth of gas pipes. It all adds up, man. This all adds up. Patterson's my most valuable colonist, worth 2,200, followed by Red at 2,000. Val the Enforcer, only worth 1,000. Admittedly, he's not great at much stuff outside of melee. My 25 sheep, $4,200 worth. 8 dromedaries worth 1,800, and I also have a German Shepherd and a cat. Cat's valued at $192. I don't know. I guess. There's definitely cats valued at much more than that in the real world. I don't know if how many people in the Rimworld are going to pay that much, but I think I did pay that much, so pff, joke's on me. I think I paid more than that, really. But you gotta have a cat, and then I was like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna get a dog, too. So we got Delilah, the German Shepherd, and Jabba, the Bengal cat. So yeah, things have been mostly smooth, although there have been a good number of reloads. As I said, those raids have not been easy. There have been some tough ones. And I'm not very good. So it's you know, it's we've gotten here. We've made our way. We've survived. So there's that. Why am I losing precursor? I need more barrels. Shouldn't be losing fucking precursors. That's valuable stuff you're throwing away. Mostly we just want... I think we're just growing salt rice at this point. It's got a long fermenting time, so I really need like 12 barrels. Yeah, the Ashlands. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a very thematic mod. You know, I think mods like this are kind of better than like the more vanilla biomes mod that just adds a handful more of like grasslands and wasteland and stuff. And it's like, I'd rather have a mod that just goes all in on, you know, a few biomes and really makes it more interesting. So the Ashlands adds a bunch of stuff. You know, you have all these unique plants, the unique fermenting processes, unique recipes, unique creatures, and it really feels like a complete kind of experience in the Ashlands. And so, you know, I'm growing salt rice and fermenting it into sujama, or no, matza. Yeah, Mazda. And I'm fending off alley and things like that. And we have ash storms, and the characters will go out occasionally and build little ash canos, like little volcanoes on the ground out of ash and stuff. Like, it just feels like a complete experience. And if I had never played Morrowind, I wouldn't really ever think anything about it. Like, it feels just like more Rimworld stuff in a lot of ways. So yeah, it's been pleasant. I will say this whole experience, though, this would never work on Rimwar, because Rimwar, things actually travel on the map, so we would never really get visited by anything. We'd get visited by the Astartes, and we'd get attacked by the 460th Task Division and Hive. And that would be it. And we'd probably get attacked a lot, because there's nothing else to fight. So this would be a much worse thing on Rimwar. But on Rimwar, if you picked like this island here, you'd never get visited by anything ever. You'd still get events happening, but just not like travelers, traders, and raids. Maybe that's what you want. I don't know. Yeah, so we're 3 years in now, and it's fairly smooth sailing. I recently captured 3 more people. Well, I recently captured 3 people from a raid. Because I thought we may as well go up through the ranks a little bit with the Broken Empire. And then I remembered the best way to do that is to capture. As for research, I don't know what I'm really looking for at this point. I think we're, as always, gunning for the deep, the scanner and the deep drill. I would like to get mechs online, but I don't know if you actually can get the research until you do. Well, no, you must be able to just do the research at any time, but I probably have to have microelectronics. So we're still kind of just interested in Neolithic tier stuff. Because we do want to advance our tech level. So we have to get 75% of the Neolithic stuff to do that. But if certain things pop up that I really know I want, I just grab them. Patterson is really fast. So we're not having too much issue. Prosthetics might not be a bad idea. Due to that infection mod I do have quite a bit of permanent damage amongst the crew. Like, if they get an infection in their leg now, they have some permanent damage on their legs that slow them down. It's minor, but it kind of all adds up. Prosthetic ash filter. Traveling during ash storms. Huh. I have not noticed that. I'm in a pretty... We picked a pretty nice ash land biome. So probably other ones that's pretty nice. Yeah, so Val is missing an eye. I would like to replace it, but you can't replace it with this tech. You gotta go one more step up. I'm gonna reroll. Okay, saunas. Yeah, get saunas. So I thought about doing, putting in hospitality and all that, but it's really not that profitable for the amount of work involved. It's more just like a role-playing kind of thing, and I don't have any issues with that, but that's not the point of this playthrough. Well, stay here for 18 days, and a mech cluster of double size will deploy nearby. See, why would I do that for 7 honor when I can just capture a few assholes that raid me and then sell them? Alright, we can put in showers now. And a toilet. Let's put in a toilet. And we make everything out of parasol wood. So I'm converting all those prisoners even though I plan to sell them. And that's just because I want to spread the religion of capitalism to them across the world. I guess just do the simple shower. And I find it funny that I can just put that in a room and they're just happy with that. Like, no concern about the water going everywhere or anything. They didn't like capitalism too much. They may seek weapons, fight, or try to escape. That's the problem with putting them all together, I suppose. Now I'm gonna have to fucking shoot your ass off. I hope you're prepared for this. Shit. Well, we got one. Where's Val? Val, get your ass up. There's a prison break. Boo. Bad at micromanaging. Val put it this down. Why do you guys do this? Now you're probably gonna die. Waste all my medicine. It's alright, it's pretty easy to have hundreds of herbal medicine. I just put in a shower and what? That was too much? That was what broke it? You gotta go now? They realize that they're here for an extended period of time. If your captors are putting in a shower for you, it's like, oh fuck. Food condiments. That is not bad. Tomatoes are an easy way to get a lot of ketchup, but unfortunately, I don't know if condiments really sell for that much. I mean, $1 a unit. Mayo is $3, and I guess we could... I don't know if you use mayo to make the better mayonnaise, or if you just use eggs. So I don't know if I need any of this for, like, money purposes. Smoke leaf butter's not bad, but I have so many other uses for milk that I'm kind of iffy. That's kind of high for 10 milk, 10 leaves, $5. Because like milk on its own is $1.56. That's per unit. Wow. It's per unit. Okay, well then I stand corrected. I guess smoke leaf butter's not really that worth that much. That seems high though. Let me reroll. Tyrion would be a good thing to get into. That's usually worth quite a lot. And I do have water right here that I can just grow it on. Yeah, I guess, because, like... Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. We're doing fine. I can convert part of this to a sauna once I move all the production out of here. This will probably be the research lab / sauna. I did put in a mod here. Cleaning priorities. Yes. Okay. Because I was sick. They were running like all the way out here to clean ash because it was in the home area and it kept on getting added to the home area and I was just getting sick of it. So I added this cleaning area mod. So let's make a new area. And I just want really this and this. That's really all I need cleaned. What else do I care about? Everything else gets rained on and that washes it all away. So, good. Add area. Area 3. Do not clean home. Good. Yeah, hopefully that royal tribute collector comes. I should probably move him into separate rooms, I guess. Fine. Yeah. Give you guys all a shower because I'm nice and humane. And, let's see. I'll go the whole 9 yards here. I'll give you a basin. And a toilet. There you go. See how kind and benevolent I am? Boom. You know, I'm gonna even do more just because we're sitting here. I'm even gonna put in a little table. Parasol table, of course. And we'll put in a little stool for you. What happened to the door here? The fuck? Red, get this door back on. Oh, I don't like how dark that is now. Yeah, okay. What are you so upset about? Oh, you were rebuffed. No recent trades. That is a good point. Let's call a trade caravan. Yeah, so every 5 days, we can just call a trade caravan, which is awesome. And also, we can begin a trading fair, which calls 1 to 6 trade caravans. And I did that before, and I did get 6 trade caravans, and it lagged the fuck out of me, but I made a lot of money. Now, we could get basic vehicles, but the only vehicle I really care about is the helicopter, so it's you know, we'll get there eventually, but I don't know if it's worth the research now. Cocoa would be not a bad idea. That would be not a bad idea, just have a shit ton of chocolate. Sells for 237 on its own, which isn't spectacular. I don't think it's really worth making it into chocolate syrup. Probably worth making it into mocha coffee, though. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Throw a big coffee field and a big chocolate field and smack them together. Let's do it. Alright, we got Tyrion. So it's 150 wood in shallow water filled with cloth. Yes, we do want this. Let's build 2 of them. And get a few more trees done while we're at it. Okay. See, you're seeing the light. Capitalism. Because the biggest hurdle, really... I mean, we don't have to actually sell this stuff to increase our wealth, which is the weird thing. So I don't really need to vendor stuff, but I want to, because I think that's part of it. I want to have just... I should have made the goal a certain amount of silver. Like 100,000 silver. Because that forces you to trade. We're gonna end up with a lot of silver, but no, we're sticking with the goal of 1 million wealth in case trading is just a little too much of a rarity. But it's nice to be able to just call on these traders every 5 days, no matter what. And once we get trade ships, it'll become even easier. Yeah, all these medieval, you know, era traders, they don't really ever have anything I care about. Like, I don't need your jerky, I don't need your herbal medicine, I certainly don't need any of your normal tier weapons and stuff. So, yeah, it's mostly just to fulfill our mood penalty and to increase our silver amount. So I guess we'll sell some wacky tobacco. I'm actually moving away from pipe tobacco because I don't think it's a very good investment of time and effort. Alright, so these take 150 cloth each, and I have 826 currently, so we'll probably want to grow more of that soon. We're over 1,000 ambrosia. Probably switch off ambrosia for now. Let's switch this to cotton, and don't sow yet, so it's all clear. Another war merchant. Nice. Oh, they're just taking a romantic walk. I think we gotta build more storage. I mean, this storage is insane. Like, it's one tile, 25 stacks, and it, like, refrigerates. And it only costs 25 wood to build. It's ridiculous. It's almost, like, too OP. But really, it's just, like, you either care about the logistics of your base and having to just throw stuff on the ground. Although they done away with that, too, because they added shelves to the base game. So, you know, obviously they realized that just throwing everything on the ground was not the most interesting thing to do in the world either. Yeah, you got plenty of storage. These things are even more ridiculous. I mean, they cost a lot more. They cost 250 wood. But they hold 55 stacks in a single spot. Crazy. Like, I have an obscene amount of stuff that's all in these 4 spots. The thing is, I'm going to go with the shelves just because I like how it looks. And, you know, we're doing like a Walmart thing, so it seems just appropriate to have a bunch of shelves showing all my items. But for, like, early game, if you have... No, get back here! What the fuck? Oh, I was a little too late. Red, no. As the monsoon comes in, I guess I can't blame him. And the blood moon. There has been one really weird bug. It was from the Biomes Polluted Lands mod. Which adds in a new faction that can appear on your map. The Pustule Hornets. And it was... I had never seen them before, but it was quite the shock because it bugged out. Aha. And they started appearing around the edge of the map. And when I say they started appearing, I mean hundreds of them. Like, the entire perimeter of my map appeared to just be like a solid wall of red dots. Before I gave up and reloaded the save, there were over 2,000 pustule hornets on my map. I don't think that's intended. I looked over all the discussions and stuff. I even went into the Discord to see if anyone else had mentioned anything about this. I don't know what it is. I assume some sort of conflict between that mod and the Ashlands, but yeah, it was kind of terrifying. All right, we're getting raided from the Purple Mire settlement. They are unusually clever. I doubt it. They're attacking immediately. And they bring guns, survival rifles, Springfield, Lee Enfields, a lot of survival rifles. Okay, the guns have arrived. See, as soon as I started making ammo, I sent a signal that I'm ready for a higher form of war. Now, does that mean they're going to break? They're not sappers. So I don't know how clever they really are. Nor do I know how much they're going to hold up against fucking shotguns. We'll have, you go there, you go there, you go there. Something like that, I suppose. It's not ideal. But thankfully, sandbags mean they can't just sit there and shoot around the corner. Boom. I'm telling you, that buckshot is not fuck around. Hey, thanks for bringing me some coffee. Boom. Oh my god. Into the chest. So hopefully I start getting traders from this era instead of just fucking medieval tech. Yeah, these are industrial enemies. I should be getting visited by industrial traders now. I don't know what the change was that occurred. Okay, I think we're good here. Apparently this guy slipped past, but buckshot stops here. All right, an excellent Springfield. Fine. More survival rifles. It's okay. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the gun selection I'm using. I mean, I could maybe replace the... Nah, it's fine. And I don't really want any more prisoners for the moment, so it's all good. Val took a shot from a 30-06 bullet. Oh, okay, that wasn't from us. Good. Uh, 30 days to process into this Tyrian stuff. But it's a very passive thing. Throw it in there, forget about it, and then a month later... Or would that be 2 months later? Oh, hold on. You got stuff for me. You got money? You got money? Well, it's not much money, but it does count as having a trade done. So, yes. Take it. I think this would be a very different run if I didn't have a combat readiness check. If they were just basing their raids off of my general wealth, like normal, yeah, I'd probably get my shit pushed in. But I think, like I said, the raids have kind of been tough enough up to this point that I'm okay with combat readiness check. Because I am fairly combat ready. I mean, everyone's armed. Food poisoning? That hasn't happened in Coon's age. What the hell? I thought about going nutrient paste, but they would get the mood debuff, and they have higher expectations. They're merchants. But now we're all getting food poisoning. Hampton's husband has come for her. Oh, I also have compressed raids, although I don't know if that's in effect with this small of raids. But these, oh, okay, we got a Ripper gun, heavy automatic shotgun used by Ogrins, a pulse pistol, a Saiga 12K, and a Colt single action. Mostly matters about their armor, though, because Ooh, giant bone plate armor. Still, I mean, those stats are, like I said, 5 sharp. Nothing is... They're not bringing that kind of stuff. I'd be very surprised. Oh, there you go. Adamantium plate armor. Val wants that shit. Barna's going to be the big problem. The Ripper gun with adamantium plate armor. That is phenomenal. Ugh, okay. Okay. So, the slugs. Does 85 blunt penetration. It's enough to bruise them pretty good. Buckshot's not gonna cut the mustard here, though. And then the erosion rounds, I think, will also do blunt. Oh, no. The erosion rounds will do fine. Okay. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. We'll wait a moment here. Please leave now. I don't know why I have that. The mod is really just cheesy when combined with the It's Not My Fault mod, where I'd never take penalties if they die from other causes. Poisoning. Here we go. Down. Easy enough. Mitsuya. Down. The Foolish. Ooh. 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 Ooh, that's not good. What the fuck are you wearing? Oh. You also have adamantium plate armor with a Saiga 12K. Oh. Oh, God. And Barna's coming. Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. No! Lynette! Fuck! Oh, man. Lynette was not amazing. I mean, if I was going to pick one to lose, I guess Lynette is okay. He wasn't really amazing at anything, but he was one of my doctors, which was nice to have a couple. But he wasn't really ever researching that much, and he wasn't ever... He was a damn good miner, I'll say that, but I don't do a whole lot of that. And he did have chemical interest, which is annoying. So I guess if I'm going to lose anybody, it was okay. But fuck you, Barna. That was a nice parting shot. Wobbler's dying in 2 hours, so that's bad. Gion dying in 2 hours. Val in 8 hours, and I just lost one of my doctors. So that means, Fred, you're gonna have to patch up. I should probably always have you carry medicine. This isn't good practice. And then, Val, you patch up. And then we hope for the best. Also, Lynette was one of my shooters. The really annoying part. Any of you really good shots? Mitsuya is, but dying in an hour. I'm probably not going to save you. And also the Bowman. Damn, but fucking Impid. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm trading one. I'd trade one Impid for another. I don't think you're gonna save. You can try, but I doubt it. But mostly, I'm glad to get this Saiga, and I'm even willing to strip out of this plate armor and wear that for the mood debuff. How are we doing? 3 hours. 1 hour. Four hours. Good. I just need enough time to get them inside. Okay, you're definitely good. Rescue. Oh, Val just went down. That's not good. Oh, they died. They're both at 6 hours. Okay, we need someone else to rescue here. Patterson, get up. I don't really want Bucky patching up anybody, but... I don't care about the dromedaries. Okay, I don't think there was any permanent damage. At least not yet. Infections very well might set in. She needs to still be tended to. So Red, take care of that. Okay. That was not pleasant. That was the hardest raid by far. That I was not really well prepared for. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying that cigar. Let's strip them. We want to get Val in this kick-ass armor. It's also just steel plate armor, which is not bad either. But I only want to deal with so much tainted shit. Val. Infection in his head. That's not a good place for an infection, actually. Why don't you preach health? We really want to nip that. Because with this mod, it's like, it doesn't matter. I mean, you care. Normally, it's just like, okay, as long as they're going to be fine, I don't care. You know, as long as they make it to immunity, I don't really care that much. But now, for every second it's over 50%, you get permanent damage to the organ. Anybody want to... Just calm yourself. He's still just... He's not giving up. Aren't you gonna pass out at a certain point, man? Or something? Like, this is ridiculous. Really funny to just imagine. It's like, why won't this door break? It's like this flimsy little piece of wood. You just can't make it happen. I feel like he won't snap out of it until he breaks this door, right? Alright, we got Coco. Something I can definitely think about right now. Oh, foundational drone tech. Nice. Oh, if we could get the trash bin. Also, these must be new. What are these from? Hounds. Verling birds. I don't remember these at all. I only remember the trash bin. And I love that you can eventually slap IEDs on your trash bins and have little Roomba bombs. Yeah, we'll definitely grab that. Well, basically, I'm just holding out until he passes out from malnutrition. Nice. Why is it set up like that? Why? I don't want to get into a scuffle with this guy. I got enough injuries and infections to worry about. Fuck. Sit down, dude. I gotta give you medicine. And I gotta keep repairing this door till this guy passes out. Infections, 43%. We're so close to not having fucking brain damage. Fine, just tend to him. Better than nothing, I guess. Stupid idiot. There we go, finally. Oof. Yeah, the burial. Do I have like a special burial we want to do, or should I just throw him in the mass grave? Burial? Any special burial or baptism? No. Cremation funeral. Needs a crematorium. Fuck. This is expensive, man, just for a funeral. 150 basalt I'd have to throw into this thing, I guess. He deserves it, right? Okay, Val, how much permanent damage did you take? Oh, practically nothing. Alright, good. I mean, technically, actually nothing. And yeah, we have no cook at the moment. Wobbler is really having a go of it. Yeah, we're working on everything. Give me a break. That was not a fun raid. I gotta get turrets up. I'm here to make money, not kill people. Automatroid basis. I mean, I do it every time now. It's just so good. But look what happens when I don't have robots. Then my people die. No, I mean, I really wanted the foundational stuff for the cleaning robot, but I do want more Neolithic stuff. So we'll just grab pottery instead. Not nearly as exciting, but you know. Yeah, see, I can only make the trash bin. I don't know how you make the other shit. Low on components, of course. 20 Strider chitin. Sure. I guess I have to throw that in. Solar flare, but this is gas powered, baby. Nice. +5 mood and removes the -10 debuff. Okay, that should help. Spirits. Good funeral. Yep, yep. Okay, and once we get our trash robot going. Oh, and a psychic soothe just to help out even more. Nice, nice, nice. Val is up and about. Jiren will get there eventually. It's not a pleasant experience. But Val, I want you to equip that kick-ass armor that I now have to find amongst all this shit. Adamantium. No? Wasn't it adamantium? Or did you... Did someone already... No. Would someone have put it on already? Did you put it on? You did put it on. It's a nice thought, Red, but you're not the enforcer. We need the enforcer to wear it. Inventory is full. Yes, I'm aware. Boom, baby. We need an unscrupulous shopkeeper. Which is the merchant role. Oh, that's right. He was, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty much pointless role. The trade price improvement of +10%. I mean, like, Red is always going to do the trading because he is the trader. He's the leader and he has the trader talent. So, you know. So it's just kind of whatever. It's a role for somebody so that they can call in trade caravans every 5 days. So I guess we'll give it to Bucky. I want to make sure Wobbler cooks some more. Good. Okay. Begin role change. Bucky. Unscrupulous shopkeeper. Yes, Bucky will need a button-down shirt. I'm aware. I mean, I have button-down shirts for everyone. So, shouldn't really be a problem. Well, we're down to 6. Do I want to recruit any of these people? None of you are great shots, unfortunately. That's mostly what I care about. For now. Yeah, trash bin. The trash bin's great because he'll clean, yes, but he'll also cut plants, maintain, fight fires, rearm, harvest, deliver, haul. Yeah, produce even. So I think he can brew for me. So yeah, I probably should just have a couple of those. So what was the other one? There was the no, it was Automatroid something. Foundational drone tech, yeah. Okay. Hound charging station. This is just not available. Let me Google it, I guess. Probably have to go to the Discord. Oh, here, can't find other... Oh, shit. Why would they do it like that? That's really weird. But right-click. Hound charging station. The problem is I don't know what a hound does, but I want to know. So we're going to build one. Even though I'm already running lighter on components. Yeah. So now red is really our only miner. So that's why I gave him this pickaxe. Yeah, little trash bot. Look at him, he pulls things out of barrels. Devil Strand, you know it. Talk about increasing our wealth. I can just cover the entire map in Devil Strand. We'll hit 1 million pretty easily, I think. I'm not going to do that because it's not very interesting, but could. And that's a really big mistake when you're playing normally. Just going to restrict him to here. I just want him to... For right now, I just want him to clean this place up. Oh, and he'll fucking clean, baby. He'll do everything. He's a machine. Oh, look at him go. Gotta clean, gotta clean, gotta clean, gotta clean. So good. Alright, go ahead, buddy. Alright, here is the hound. Four-legged robot dog able to provide forward reconnaissance and urban combat support during operations. It can be equipped with small caliber firearms or flamethrowers to provide combat capabilities. And it doesn't take up bandwidth. So you could literally just have 100 of these. But he doesn't do any... It's only has 75% global work speed, but I don't think he does anything other than just... He's a basic combat robot. But fuck it, I mean, that's great. Small caliber. Well, I have this M1 pulse pistol. Although I don't think I can make this caseless. But it would be pretty good if I could. No, I cannot. In that case, probably just one of these handguns. Let me just go here real quick. So I probably have to dump a gun out. What's my top handgun that he could possibly equip? That's not the pulse pistol. The knuckle duster revolver. I'd rather give him a little bit more punch than that. Looks like the Colt single action. So go over here. No, he doesn't support that. Okay, what do you support then? The knuckle duster revolver. A mech pistol, which I'm sure I can't make. Well, I'd have to build a machine table, but okay, that's probably the best one. Fucking 50 cal. Of course, because it's a robot, it can handle that. Yeah, that would be the best, for sure, and I should build a machining table. He can handle an M72 Law, apparently. M1911, PDW. PDW would probably be pretty good. Also 50 cal. With a burst. But takes tongue steel, and I don't want to fuck with that. But so does the mech pistol. Maybe just the... Oh, the riot revolver shoots 12 gauge. That's the answer. Okay. We'll get a machining table going, and I'll build that. More components that I don't really have. Because who knows when I'll get fabrication. And medieval traders don't carry components. So I haven't been able to buy any. As soon as I get industrial traders, it's going to be great. Actually, Bucky calling it. Actually, should I do it? Maybe we should do a fair. Should do a corporate festival. Well, but I don't really need the mood buff, so let's just call for a fair. So exciting. The elevator music. Ooh, poorly organized. -5 mood. Damn. No additional caravans will be attracted to our settlement. That was the worst result. Damn it! 20 days before I can do that again. Well, now I guess we want to have this, and I have to build a campfire. Lasgun power pack times 500. Fuck, that's 8 components. I mean, it's gonna be worth it if I had more. Because that lasgun will shred. But right now, it's not feasible. So we are looking for... Yeah, I don't really want to fuck with the flame blaster. I got too much wood to be thrown around fire. M43 Pulse Rifle Mark II. Caliber's that? Oh, it's the 10x24 caseless. Which seems to be exclusively toxic or armor-piercing high X. I mean, it's a damn solid round. I don't know where you make this. Oh, the machining table. So I could be making this stuff, too. But, again, that's 7 more. It's all components all day. All day. I can't make the riot. That must be a tech I don't have yet. Deadman Switch has a lot of tech. It's under Pioneer equipment. Right, revolver. Fuck. What the fuck am I gonna equip this guy with then? Can't make anything. Because I can't make tungsteel. So I don't have a gun for this robot. Where is the robot? What is he doing? He's wandering. Yeah, because he can't do anything. Shit! I guess I could dismantle him for the moment then. He's not really doing anything. Well, I do have the Knuckle Duster revolver, but is it even worth it? It's got a range of 10. What's his armor like? Not great. Nah, he'll just get killed. It's a waste of components. Sorry, Hound. Give it a try. I'd rather have a second trash bot than you. Hey, fun, nice. And a child named Kelly, a 10-year-old kid wants to join. I accept. We lost someone, we need a replacement. Hopefully you can shoot, otherwise I'll train you to shoot. 200 artisanal kombucha. No. You can't really shoot, but you are good with animals, so that helps. But for the time being, you will learn. You will learn much. You will do nothing but learn. Or maybe train a little bit. Train your shooting. And we will put in we're gonna a Neo Yeah, the school desk. Which I guess I will make out of basalt. And we'll put, oh god, where am I going to put this? Where am I putting this? It's kind of, everything's crowded. Yeah, too much shit in here now. Give me my shelves, goddammit. Alright, just put it in the middle of this. We'll figure it out and put this big-ass thing there. What an eyesore. But she's already 10, so she doesn't have that long to learn. Combat supplier. Now we're getting into business. They got money, they got guns, they got components. It's gonna be good. Get out there, Red. Start trading. Oh, and we got Devil's Strand. Good, 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 good. Microelectronics. Do I just go for it? The faster we get to fabrication, the faster we get to deep drill and the scanner, the sooner we just basically beat the game and solve all our problems. This is a long research, but who knows when it'll come up again, so fuck it. It's important. Okay. You don't have any components, so you've already upset me greatly. You do have a charge blaster auto turret, but I don't think I can make this ammo. Yeah, that's at a fabrication bench. I could buy a steel storm shield for Val. It's not bad. Or a Ceramite Watcher's Axe. Ancient Power Axe combined with a master-crafted bolt gun named the Eagle's Scream. Crackles with gold and lightning, its swing is said to be so powerful that even a chaos-empowered dreadnought was once cleaved in twain with a single stroke. Yeah, so not only can it do fucking 90 damage on a melee swing with a 100% armor penetration factor, it also can shoot as a 75 cal bolter, dealing 49 bullet damage, 30 bomb damage with 30 sharp penetration. It's pretty fucking insane, and normally takes 1,000 steel plus 60 ceramite, auramite, or adamantium to make. It is redonkulous. Now, theoretically, trading silver for something like that isn't really a blow to my wealth, right? Like, I'm just trading one form of wealth for another. But silver doesn't degrade, whereas the axe does, and will get lower in value, right? I think that's how it works. Hard to say. Instead, I could just buy the M60 E6, which I can make ammo for. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's an amazing firearm, but at this point in the game, it's not bad. So I think we want guns. Melee is not really super hot at this stage. Melee is good early and is good late. There's this whole middle section where melee, unless you're doing some cheesy shit or you have just like some god character, it's generally questionable compared to just overwhelming firepower. So, yes, I'm gonna buy this M60. It'll be a birthday present for our new kid. And we will sell Wacky Tobacco, Tackle God, I could just sell Ambrosia. Really, I have so much of this fucking shit. I mean, I almost certainly could afford the Watcher's Axe without even touching my silver. Which is kind of tempting. It is pretty badass, but I don't know if I have... Well, I do have that adamantium plate armor now. I mean, Val's going to be pretty obscene. Fuck, it's kind of too hard to pass up, man. And I got so much Ambrosia to sell. This is just cheese. There you go. You still have 1,000 Ambrosia left. Crazy, man. Alright, Val, I got you a nice new present. You're gonna love it. Boom. You're gonna have to ditch the shield. You will be a little more vulnerable, but you will make up for it by slaughtering everything in sight. Actually, why are none of you on training? We all need to train our melee shit. Okay. I think we have time for crop stuff now. Yes. Yes. So we will plant some crops. What are you shooting at? Oh, what the? Chasing my trash bot? Why are you chasing my trash bot? Alright, just hold on. Okay, that'll be that, and then... No, I didn't want... Fuck. Okay. So this will be, coffee. And... No, this will be cocoa. Probably want more chocolate than coffee. Cocoa bush or cocoa tree? The eternal question. This is an 8-day growing period, harvest 19, I mean. This is 16 for 19, but the tree will stick around afterwards. So I think we probably want long-term investment here. And then this will be coffee. And then we also want Devil Strand. Just a lot of Devil Strand. Not too much, but quite a bit. Okay, what in tarnation is happening here? Mad hunting Nick Steed Stallion. Val! This is a perfect opportunity for you to test out your new shit. Yeah, get rid of this. Talking about. Drop that. No, switch to melee. Hurting my trash bin. This is unacceptable. God, you're slow. What are you, high? You are high, but you're high on Psychite. Why are you so slow? Consciousness, 59%. Oh, brain damage. Permanent gunshot injury, buckshot pellet. Oh, no, Val. Oh, you destroyed it. Did you just shoot my dromedary by accident somehow? You sure did. Oh my god, Val, what am I going to do with you? That's pretty severe, man. That's pretty severe. Ooh. I have a lot of mods, but that's going to be higher end stuff to fix brain damage, unless I can get a Psycast. Maybe there's a Psycast, but I gotta get honor for that. And hopefully a fucking Royal Tribute Collector comes along sometime. This guy just refuses to be converted. He's a psychopath. And he's brave. He's just... he'll pretty much never be converted. It's impossible. If Red can't do it, basically no one can do it. Every 2 days, they all fucking toke up and drink up, and they all have this little mini binge party as their schedules align. 30... what? URMC grenades? Oh, for grenade launchers. 123 incendiary grenades. Fuck it. I should put in some more doors here, because it is a little bit of annoying to run all the way around constantly. Although he's mounted up. He's mounted up. Oh, Val. It's been rough for you. Oh, and that Watcher's Axe is now bio-coded to him. Oh, God. I'm in for a penny, in for a pound on Val. You'd like to mine at least 50 rocks. Are there enough compacted machinery around for that for you to be satisfied? There's quite a bit, I'll say. Okay, let's mine that. That's for sure. Oh, and we'll mine that. Yeah, yeah. We'll get you some mining done, don't worry. So he's getting double yield. So we want to get it done. Yeah, I mean, brain damage kind of affects everything, unfortunately. His movement rate, his manipulation, which is just... I mean, if we look at his global work speed and stuff now, it's... global work speed of 87%. Okay, that's not bad, but global labor speed, 34%. Combined with the bump from Ideologen, pretty bad. So you can't really do any manual labor at all. 13% mining speed because of his poor mining skill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, his medical 10 quality is 29% now. Fuck me. Not even a good doctor anymore. He's just nothing. He's just nothing. But it's like, you can't replace the brain, right? Or can I? No, I don't think he... no. No, it has to be... let me just see what solutions are out there. Healer Mech Serum. Or Luciferium. Yeah, Luciferium would be the solution. He is our melee guy. Luciferium is probably the right choice. Do I have mods to make Luciferium, though? That would be the real... no, there's... that's not... no. So no, I don't think I can make it ever. It has to be purchased. Unless I want to grab a different mod, but I don't really want to. Keep a lookout for it, but I'll also keep a lookout for the healer mech serum. Because yes, that can heal scars on the brain and stuff. So that would be what we'd want to do. Until then, he's just kind of a shell of his former self. Oh, we could finally get rid of this thing now, because I'm pretty sure he could solo a Scyther or something. So let's have save. Just eat your meal. No, you don't need the joint. It's just gonna slow you down even more. Let's go out here and smash this. Oh yeah, it's damage, baby. Now this is gonna blow up. Man, that blew big. Oh, jeez. What an unfortunate position for it. I should have had a fucking fire popper. Oh, Jesus. That was really dumb. I mean, I don't think I really lost any crops I really needed. Luckily, none of the avocado trees went, I don't think. But that was dumb. And then for, yeah, we want Red, I suppose. He's our best crafter. He's definitely our best crafter, so let's have you decrypt that. And a pack of man-hunting boom rats. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What do I even have for such a thing? Buckshot would be good, but we lost our buckshot person, so I guess Val is just gonna tank it. Can't get any worse, right? Oh no, the trash bin. Oh, that's the hound. Oh yeah, I never got rid of the hound. Nice. Not too bad at all. A Scyther and a Militor. Let's do it. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that was not a pleasant choice. Alright, we gotta prepare for this Scyther coming in, though. Execute. Boom! Boom! Down. Finish. Oh, this is gonna be worse. It's got a shotgun. Oh no, I'm so slow. No, Val. Armor. Got it. Okay. Oof. Okay, so that gave us the mech link. I have to go get it, but someone can go get that eventually. You could go get it, kid. You're fast. Here. Actually, I need to assign you no drugs, because you're just a little kid and you're dumb, and the proper schedule. Okay, good. Now haul that and go. Val has an infection in his left lung now. He's really just not been having a good year. I think we can agree on that. Yeah, that figures. There's predators out there, guys. You don't want to be in there. Can we get this fucking fence repaired? What the hell? Yes, I want you to haul wood to all pieces of the fence so you can finish the fucking fence. This is not difficult. Christ. Yeah, that was pretty dumb of me all around. Especially because I don't even have basic mech tech, so it's kind of pointless. Or does this unlock basic mech tech? I think that unlocks basic mech tech. Oh, we do get the Constructoid, which is kind of nice. Can you haul? No, he just construct. He can't even haul. So, but he can carry stuff to be constructed. Okay, well that's good. We might be able to finally get this school desk built. Mad Netches. Awesome. Val, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, you're fine. Oh, you didn't get your axe back. That's dumb. Good. That's good. We got more coming in, though. I'm here! Kill me! Oh, man. What? What is so fucking fascinating down there? Val's not worthy of your time? This is bullshit! Where are you going? What, just to kill my little robot? Val can't catch a break, man. Yeah, drink up, smoke up, enjoy it all. I mean, we really shouldn't be partaking in our own product, but I guess. Trash bin, you got a lot of fucking work to do, man. I mean, I guess he's harvesting shit for me, but I want this place clean. I don't like to look at all this shit. There you go, 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 there you go. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. I could just keep him inside and he'd probably have enough to do, but... Okay. Where the hell did that Constructoid go? The Hound is all the way out here. Let's... Where's... No. I don't really know what I want to do with you. I mean, you need to go get repaired, that's for sure. Also, you need to get disassembled. That's what you need. Dread. There you go. Fine. Why has this not been... Oh, we don't have enough basalt. Someone's got to make that. I assume I don't have any chunks here. Yep. That's how that works. Okay. I don't think he's gonna get his inspiration on machinery alone. Might have to go for some steel. Got anything more on the interior of the base? No, unfortunately not. I don't have much steel in general. Yeah, I gotta put in storage out here too. I know. There we go. Now we finally got the desk 8 years later. Kelly is already 11. Be fortunate if she hits growth tier 2 at this rate. Val dropped his axe again for some reason. Probably because now when he loads up on drugs, his consciousness flattens out and he just collapses. So that's good. We lost a lot of animals, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're still breeding. They're still going to keep going. It'll get replenished. I don't think about the animals too much. We got the auto slaughter settings, so I'm just going to steady supply of meat and wool and milk. And speaking of, I have 529 milk and 523 netch jelly. But I need artisanal dairy products or whatever in order to make sour cream and ricotta and stuff like that. This is messy. Give me my complex furniture. Damn it. I want my shelves so I can transition over to this beautiful, beautiful area. It's just waiting for us. Now, I wonder how much he's mined. I don't have, like, a tally for that, for his inspiration. We just know that he wants to do it. And he definitely hasn't done it yet. Oh, this thing... God, put this thing out of its fucking misery. Jesus. Yeah, still have plenty. Too many, maybe. I'm gonna have to start slaughtering pregnant ones. They get pregnant just instantly, you know? Before I have a chance to run over and slaughter the excess. Ho-hum! We have plenty of steel. We have 1,800 steel. I've just been very squeamish about spending it because of the component issue. Hopefully... Actually, can you call them? Yeah, okay, good. We should start to get... merchants. Sell components. Kalia, you wanna get inside now? in the dark and the rain. Yeah, good luck. Nice. Well, at least we landed one solid shot. Give you credit for that. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Oh, you're still going? Stay down. See, erosion. Look at that. Pain plus 10%. Pain times 150%. Toxic environment resistance minus 50%. Armor heat minus 100%. Sharp at 80%. Blunt at 80%. Incoming damage multiplier 120%. Damn, that's solid. We got to put that in like the M60. Again? Dude, all right, Val, put an end to this. Not. Where is your axe again? Stop passing out. All right, I'm putting you on no drugs. You have lost drug. I'm not dealing with you dropping your axe forever and ever just because you had a fucking smoke. So, stop being dumb. This shouldn't be that much of a problem. Jesus Christ. What was that message? Guarding for Lakota. Oh, God. 11 days. Paralytic Abasia. Pollution Society will try to break him out and bring the story to life. It'll be a rate of double strength. Elite Waster, 3 mercenary gunners, 4 mercenary snipers, 4 pirate gunners, a Waster boss, 2 Waster gunners, 1 Waster slasher, and a raider. I get 2 cataphracts under my control. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not in a position to handle that at the moment. Unless the cataphracts are really good. But I need to expand this kill box. I'm probably going to go with something from the prefab. Let's see here. It's a good one. No, not... Well... Yeah, but that's... No, that's different. Terry. Bunker fortifications. Huge turret kill box. This is good. Yeah, I'll try and get this thing online. That would solve a lot of my problems. I need stone cutting, electricity, gun turrets, fire foam, uranium slug turret, autocannon turret. So all I need is gun turret, uranium slug, and autocannon. Which, if I could just pick my research, wouldn't really be that much of an issue. But it could be a long time before I get all 3 of those. I don't really need to buy it. I could just place the blueprint. But bottom line, I need turrets. I might be able to pick up a few turrets along the way from merchants. But we'll see. No predators on the map. That's nice. 8 hours. I think you gotta muscle through this. Why did you come out here so fucking hungry? You're not even carrying a meal. You're not gonna get your inspiration. You suck. No, he's not getting it. I tried, man. Exotic goods. Excellent. Let's trade with him right now. Show me components. Yes, 17 of them. Awesome. And advanced. Let's pick those up right now. Plasteel. I'm gonna grab that too. We might need it. Ooh, tech print for walker frame. That gets us the exosuits. It's a little far off now, but I'd hate to miss my chance. Digestible Resurrector Nanites. I wonder if I could give that to Val and then, like, shoot him in the head and he'll revive without brain damage. I'm tempted. I don't know, but we'll buy it and then we'll save and we'll see if it works. Another Sanctified Mark IV Las Carbine. Damn, man. That would really... I think, yeah, having two of those kind of settles a lot of problems. Once I make that ammo. Okay, that means we have to sell. I'm gonna sell off a lot of sheep, I think. You have too many damn sheep. I really only need like one adult male unless you need meat, so sell off a bunch of that. Potato chips don't really sell for much. Hummus, I must pick that up. The essence, kind of want to hold on to. So I want to turn that into soap or something. But peanut oil I can sell quite a bit of. And peanut butter I can sell quite a bit of. The salve I can sell. Flour I can sell. They're not letting me sell ambrosia here, so that's... I'm probably going to have to spend some silver. Sell some of this erosion ammo. I guess I can sell all these incendiary grenades. Yeah, alright. We will give you 590. I don't want to really lose more product than that at the moment. Okay. I don't know how this works. I've never bought this before. I've always seen it, but I'm like, I don't want to waste money. I usually just save scum. So I don't know how you cook this into a food item and then serve it to them. Do I have to include it as an ingredient? Will someone just eat this randomly? I mean... Digestible? No, I mean this... Let me Google. Someone will have asked this question, I guarantee it. How do I use digestible resurrector nanites? Use it as a condiment in a gourmet meal. Okay. Problem is, I can't make... Oh, I can cook gourmet. Awesome. So then, for condiments, we want digestible resurrector. Yes. And then we specifically have to have Val eat this. Oh, Red can gain expertise in social. Yes. I've never gotten this before. Handling negotiations and trading. Ooh, yes. Dude, he's gonna get so much value. You can also take trafficking, drug crop harvest yield, and sell price improvement. It's not bad, but I'd rather have negotiating because we deal with a lot of different products. Yes, that's awesome. Okay. So, yeah, you're cooking 4 fine meals. That's fine. I want our best cook, which is Wobbler. I want you to cook this gourmet meal. We had to run all the way out because fucking red didn't get that. Oh, let's make the lasgun power pack. Now 2 of my characters can use lasguns. Okay, here it is. Okay, yeah. Val, eat up, buddy. Okay, so now he's got inside him Resurrector nanites. The effect lasts for 12 hours. God, I thought it was like a permanent effect. I guess that's a little cheesy, but 12 hours? Christ. Alright, now someone has to just kill him. Which isn't... It's not very nice. I guess probably the easiest way is just a melee hit with his own axe, right? So Patterson should just do this. Oh, this is bio-coded, though. You can't... Oh, fuck. Okay, then maybe just a slug? 12 gauge slug to the brain might do it. Okay, you shot him in the chest. I need you to shoot him in the head. Well, it doesn't have to be in the head, I guess, but if we destroy his brain completely, it has to be reformed, right? This is just time consuming. Quit shooting him in the chest. Oh. He revived. Did he? Oh, he did revive. It'll keep reviving him as long as it's active, but it definitely did not remove his brain injury. You can stop shooting. Ah, damn. I was optimistic about that one. Okay, let me reload. Ooh, it's a long time ago. Not gonna waste all that money for no reason. This is probably, though, a save before the merchant came, unfortunately. Yep, this was shortly before they came, I think. Oh well, that's a bummer. It's definitely a bummer because that Walker frame tech print was nice, but we'll get it again. We'll get it again. Probably. This place is too messy. I gotta build another one of these damn storage containers. Yeah. So I guess that's a good enough point to leave off on. As an update video on how it's going. It's going mostly pretty well. Bulk goods trader. They might have some components for moi. No, they are medieval era. So they, for some reason, they have Promethium and FSX. I guess that's kind of nice. FSX is... I mean, it's not hard to come by, but it does take... It's 100 chem fuel for, I think, 7 FSX. So, I mean, this is basically 450 chem fuel. Too much, too much, too much. Alright, fine. Well, not as good of a trader, that's for sure. Yeah, so from here, I just kind of keep going. I keep researching. I keep holding the fort down and stuff like that. There's not going to be anything grandiose that happens, you know, probably in the next 5 hours at least, right? Probably the next time I do this will be all filled out. I'd like to say that the kill box will be ready and finished because I'll have auto turrets, but who knows? I mean, semi-random research is semi-random, so it's hard to say. My wealth at this moment is 144,000. So it's still a long way to go to 1,000,000. We didn't get the Devil Strand planted. You know, there's still plenty of things to do. But once I get comms console, microelectronics to do orbital trades, the money should flow faster. I run a small colony, you know, so that's always going to limit my growth speed as far as like how much product I'm shifting, because I can only make so much. But it's going to be steady progress. I would say probably I should do the next video at like 500k wealth. And then the final video will be like the final stretch. And I'll have to just see how fast I'm gaining wealth. But yeah, I'd like to reach the 1,000,000 point in the final video in a reasonable time frame. So we'll see how it pans out, but that's the plan. I mean, yeah, so far it's been, I don't know, it's, the Ashlands aspect has been interesting, so that's been a fun part of it. Aside from that, it has been mostly just kind of standard Rimworld. I am placing definitely a much stronger emphasis on money, obviously. So I wouldn't normally care quite as much about cash crops and like artisanal goods and crafting and all that. So it is somewhat of a thematic run, but I'm not really restricting myself in many ways. But that's okay. It's Rimworld. It's good. It's fun. It's fun. All right. So my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Rimworld with something about being a millionaire. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.